everyone, Alex Corona with 2C's Fishing. As the title said, today is going to be how to rig a wacky worm. Wacky style, we like to call it here. So anyways, you're going to need four things. You're going to need a hook, a worm, an O-ring, and the wacky tool. So I already went ahead and just did a simple little knot on a hook, and just for presentation purposes, you're going to be using an 1/0 or 2/0 octopus hook. That's what I like to use. They work really well. This is also just one way to rig a wacky worm. There is quite a few ways with weights and all that kind of stuff. This is my favorite way to rig them up, and it also saves you worms. Some people like to hook them straight into the worm, let them dangle. That causes you to go through quite a bit of worms because they get torn up a bit quicker, and I'll show you why that happens here in a little bit. First, so we have the hook all tied up. It is a 1/0 hook. This is a Owner brand hook. You could use whatever brand you want, of course. This worm, I will show you here as I take the old O-ring off so I can show you how to use it. Alright, so you have your wacky tool. You can buy the wacky tool set for $10-15 on Amazon all day long. Several different sellers have it. You'll get this wacky tool along with several, 50 to 100 probably O-rings to use. So anyways, you stick this worm. I have a 5-inch Senko from here, Yamamoto. You can use whatever Senko style you want. I leave about half of it hanging out. Take one of the O-rings from the end, and you can see slide it right onto the worm itself. Boop. Just pops right on there. You can put your tool away, and now you can see that it's offset, and I am pretty picky, so I like to take the worm, fold it in half, and I know that O-ring needs to be down there, so let's try to get it pulled down there a little closer to where it needs to be. And let's see, we gotta go a little bit more. I'm pretty picky when it comes to this stuff. And that's close enough. So put it right in the middle there. Now what you'll do is you'll grab that hook and you're going to place it between the O-ring and the worm. So you kind of just go down a little bit so that you can slide underneath that O-ring, and you might grab you a very thin piece of the worm itself, but that's okay. And there. And now you have it sliding. And now it's between, the hook is between the O-ring and the worm. So what happens, the reason I was telling you about some people don't use the O-ring and just go right through the worm, the fish bites it and tears up the worm and stuff. So with this, what happens, I'll show you, is the fish bite it and pull. Obviously they pull when they're taking off with it. It slides right on down underneath the O-ring, like so. They have it in their mouth, so when you unhook them, take it out of their mouth, put the fish back in the water, all you have to do is pull your string right back up, pull your hook right back where it was, and like so, and you are right back in business and fishing again real quickly. So that is how you rig a wacky worm to fish wacky worms. These are usually along weed lines. You can get a hook, a weedless hook. They have these little bars that come down here and cover the hook. You can throw it right back in the cover, right in the thick of everything. These things, that you can see the action just from falling. Or some people like to dead stick them. If you don't know what dead sticking is, just simply means they just let it go to the bottom and let it sit there. You got to have patience for that. Let it sit for a couple 2 to 5 minutes, hoping a bass will come along and take off with it. I myself like to throw it out there, let it fall, and I give it 30 seconds. So if I'm not, I give it a quick pick up and let it fall. Usually on that second fall is when it gets hit. So everybody, I just wish you luck out there. Keep fishing and keep your lines wet. Thank you.